What's up, everybody? It's Delightful Details, and I'm here to bring you a new video. And I know it's been a while, honestly. I have no excuse other than work, but you know what? It's a new month. I have a witch's broom pen, and you know, it's time for Halloween, guys. Like, it's just time. It's time to get into the fall spirit and the Halloween spirit. So what better to do than read some spooky kind of books, you know? Like, what else do we do during this month other than stuff our face with candy and watch Hocus Pocus on repeat, right? So, I'm here to bring you guys my monthly TBR, and hopefully I can do it, because a lot of these books on my TBR are books that I've started, but I have yet to finish. So we have, I think, about 10 books on this TBR. But there's something I want to show you guys that I got from Walgreens, and I just gotta show it off. So I went to Walgreens the other day, and as you all know, this year is Hocus Pocus and Nightmare Before Christmas's 25th year anniversary. So if you go to Walgreens, I think all Walgreens, if you go to Walgreens, they have a certain section for Nightmare Before Christmas. So I picked up this Nightmare Before Christmas journal. And it was $10, as you can see. And it comes with a pen. I love it. And look, it's like it has Oogie Boogie on the front. They have a Oogie Boogie like plush, but he has a saxophone and he plays the Oogie Boogie song. So, you know, I gotta go back and get that. But the end pages are Jack, Sally, and Oogie Boogie. And why can't I remember the dog's name right now? I don't know. Sorry. And the inside are just pictures of Jack and Sally. So it's this kind of journal that I don't want to use, but I want to use. But you know, we'll see. And sorry if I can sound kind of stuffy. I'm sick and my allergies are acting up at the same time. So please bear with me today. But anyway, let's just get into the books that I'm going to read this month, or that I'm going to try to read this month at least. Hopefully I might do a book marathon, a readathon. I don't know why I can't get the word. I might do a readathon this month. Hopefully Zoe from Read by Zoe does a readathon, so I have a little bit of incentive to read. But let's get into them. The first book it's not new, but it is new. And I picked it up because, one, Jesse the Reader loves, I think, both of the books that are included in this. And then there's an extra, I think, short story. Yeah. It's a bonus short story. So it's kind of 2.5 books in one. But that is The Dark Vault by Victoria Schwab. And I went in because I wanted to pick up City of Ghosts. But City of Ghosts was sold out. So I decided to get The Dark Vault. And this is, I believe, this is the Archive and the Unbound in one. And it is also a short story that comes with it. So I started it. I'm on chapter 4, so page 38, and I like it so far. Like I'm really digging it. It was kind of slow a little bit, but that was because I read at work and having to deal with customers and then trying to go back. It's a lot on my mental. So I'm gonna pick that up soon. I might just try to read through it. That's like 600. Just see how many pages this baby is. This is, including the short story, 693 pages. Oh, wait, no. That's her acknowledgements. Well, that's acknowledgements for this first book. So, without the acknowledgements, it is 692 pages. So, we'll get to that. Hopefully, we breeze through it. And so the second book I have is a book that I've been seeing around a lot. I've seen it around a lot for a few years now. And I've been always wanting to pick up the hardcover. But, hardcovers are always like $18, $19, sometimes $25. And I was like, I have no money for the hardcover. So I'm going to pick up the paperback whenever it came out. And every time I saw the paperback, I'm like, I'll get it next time. And I finally picked it up. Finally gonna start reading it. And that is, I didn't start it yet, right? No. Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Now, I know this is the retelling from the Queen of Hearts. So, honestly, I love the Tim Burton version of Alice in Wonderland, even though I've only seen the first part. I haven't seen the second one because I'm like, I love the first part, but I don't know if I'm going to like the second part. But this is the retelling from Marissa Meyer, and I like Marissa Meyer's writing. I have another one of her books on my TBR that I'm halfway through. Don't know why I don't finish it, and I think I mentioned it in another video. So if you watch my other videos, you know what book I'm talking about. Sorry, English is not my language today. But I think I'm gonna really enjoy reading it, seeing her take on it, and reading from the Queen of Hearts point of view and see what happens. So, like I said, I have another Marissa Meyer book on my TBR, and of course, I'm halfway through this book, literally halfway. And I don't know why I put it down. I had picked it up and I had read halfway through it in like maybe 2 days because, like I said, I read at work and dealing with customers and stuff. It's my mental is just not there. So I love the book so far. I'm loving the characters. It's amazing. Good thing you can't see it because I have a mirror behind me. But the brim of my head is hiding on my book, so you can't see. But that book is Renegades. And of course, Renegades is about superheroes and supervillains. And there's always superheroes and supervillains walking around on Halloween. So, why not read it? I'm literally on page 291. I'm halfway through this book. So literally, if I just sit down and stop lollygagging, I can finish this book. Like, it's a Thursday right now. I don't go back to work until Monday. I think I can finish this. I should hold myself to it. And then Arch Enemies comes out next month. So I really have to read this. I really have to read this so I can get to the second book. And I know I want to finish it because I was scrolling through to see how many pages was in it when I was adding up how many pages I was reading at one point. And I read the last line and I was like, now you know I have to finish it to see what it's about. So I have to finish this and then I have to get my copy of Arch Enemies and just hopefully I'll go right into that one. So this might be my priority. There's 2 books. Oh yeah, that's my priority. And I'm gonna show you guys the next one. Now the next one is by Victoria Schwab, and I loved the first book. The first book got to me like that like when I finished in like maybe 2 days. That first book was my heart. It was my soul, and the characters, especially the one main character, the guy, he was the love of my life for a while. And who doesn't love music? And if you haven't realized it now, the book I'm talking about is Our Dark Duet. So I finished this Savage song, flew through that, and I was like, I gotta go get the second book. So I bought the second book, and I got maybe 100 and some, yeah. I am on page 159 of this book. I know I don't have a bookmark, but I remember what page I was on. And I don't know why didn't I pick it back up? Like, August is my life. August is an amazing character. His character development from the first book into this one, at least until what I have read, is just beautiful. He's amazing. He's adorable. Like, you have to love him. And like from the events of the last book leading into this one, I'm like, why haven't I finished it? Like, I don't understand why I have yet to finish it. And then Kate, I want to see what happens with Kate and everything. And my heart. I'm going. So this book and this book are my 2 priorities for this month. If I don't finish these 2 books in this month, I'm going to be a very unhappy camper because next month is NaNoWriMo, and I know with writing, I'm not going to really want to read. So, I have to finish at least these 2 books this month, or I'm just unaccomplished. I'm not going to call myself a reader anymore because Oh my gosh. So now, the next book is a new book I just got, and I know I think the second book just came out, and I'm mad because I haven't finished the first one. I haven't started the first one either. So this book is a very hyped book, and my first video on BookTube is about this author that I met at BookCon, and we're just gonna get right into it. It is Stranger Dreamer by Laini Taylor. Now, why did I pick up this book? I could have picked up The Daughter of Smoking Bone, I think. Yes, I believe that's the book. I could have picked up any other Laini Taylor book, but what did I pick up? I picked up this one. Now, why did I pick it up? One, look at that. I can't tell if it's a moth or a butterfly, but whatever it is, I love it. And the main character's name is Laszlo, and my favorite show when I was younger was Camp Laszlo, so I was like, let's just get it. And then I saw her at BookCon, and I was like, let me just pick up one of her books in case she's like, oh, what do you like to read? I'm like, oh, I love to read books, but I never read yours. Like, that's disrespectful, right? But, I have no idea what this book is about. I've seen it everywhere on BookTube, Bookstagram, and I know recently a lot of people have been talking about it because Music Nightmares is coming out, or actually by the time you read it, it has come out already. And I'm like, let me hop into the first one. And it's only 600 pages? Let's see. Let us see. Oh, it's 536. Nope, that's the acknowledgements. The book itself is 532 pages. And then it has a sneak preview of Music Nightmares. So I'm like, I can read it, I can start the second book, and I can just go buy it. So that's not really a priority, but you know, I want to read one Laini Taylor book before 2018 is over. So hopefully it is that one, because that is the only one I have. So the next book I recently got, because there's so much hype over it. There was when it first came out, and I know one of the authors has just come out with another book. So I was like, let me read it. It's not in a regular book form. Almost dropped all the rest of the books. It's not in regular book form. It's kind of told in like reports and stuff. And I'm already on page 25 of it. So why haven't I just kept reading it? You know why? Because I'm not used to something that's in this format, but it's a format that should be easier to read. Let me just show it to you guys. It's Illuminate. Like, and look at the cover of this book. It's beautiful. I wanted to get it in paperback, but I didn't, and I don't know why, but I like the hardcover version better. I have Illuminate and I have Gemini. That's not on my TBR for this month because I already know I don't think I'm gonna be able to, I don't think I'm gonna get to this because there's more books on here. I have 3 more books that I'm gonna talk about that I'm kind of putting before this one. I don't know why. Like, all the books are out. I should have just got Obsidio last time I went to the bookstore so I could have all of them so I could just binge read the series, but I'm gonna read more of this to see if it holds my interest, which I should have done first was read this, see if it holds my interest, and then get the other 2. But of course, I decided to get 2, and then, you know, go from there. But yes, this is by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, and Jay Kristoff just came out with a book, and I think it's called Lifelike. You can quote me. I think it's called Lifelike. But yes, I know this is told in like reports, interviews, and you know, stuff like that. Yeah, reports, interviews, it's like flyers and stuff, conversations. So it's a really interesting type of format to write a book in. So I think it should be quick. It's like what, 555 pages? 599. So I should be able to get through it soon. We shall see. It's on the TBR. Just because it's on the TBR doesn't mean I'm going to stick to my TBR. Let's be honest. Right? We never really stick to our TBRs, do we? Anyway, the next book on my list, I love how I binge read it's 4 books in this series so far. I've been read 2, and then I kind of slacked off on the other one because more books came out, and I'm like, I have my priorities. But I wanted to give myself a break from this series because it was so heavy, but I knew I should have just kept going. So, let me just show you the book that I should have kept going with. Coat of Wings of Ruin. Now, I have A Court of Frost and Starlight. I have Tar. I have Math. I finished those two within like 2 weeks. Because Math is a thick baby. That's a thick book. And those two books, I read Tar. I read A Court of Thorn and Roses. I listened to it, but I also read along with it because I accidentally picked up Court of Mist and Fury first. So I had to get the audio book. But I'm sorry if you haven't read the book, but am I the only one that I still want a book from Amarantha's point of view from before until, the ending of A Court of Thorn and Roses. Like, that's what I want. That's what my spirit is looking for right now. It was looking for that after I finished A Court of Thorn and Roses, and it's still looking for it. But I am currently on page 63 of this book. Hermione. I have a Hermione bookmark. I just wanted to point that out. And, is it bad that I still love Tamlin? I don't know. And this is the first series I've read from, it surely has 2 series, but this is the first series I read from Sarah J. Maas, and I'm like, are you sure you're a young adult author? But then I realized, I was like, wait, young adults go through everything not everything, because this is a fantasy book, but young adults go through what she's writing about. Chapter 55 of Math. Excuse me! We need to have a talk, Sarah. But yes. And, I got this at the same time that I got A Court of Frost and Starlight, so I'm like, I kind of have to read this before I can read A Court of Frost and Starlight, and, like, I want to read those two before the next book comes out, whenever it comes out. Sarah, hit me up when it comes out, please. But, I have to read this, 1, because Ryson is my baby. 2, I have a night court necklace, but it is on my dresser at this moment. I don't know why I didn't wear it. I was doing this video, and, I need to find out what happens. Because I know a lot of people loved, like, the first 2, and then kind of, like, almost DNF'd this one, but they didn't. I don't know why. But I'm gonna see. It's only... How many chapters is this? How many pages is this? It's only 699 pages. It's only 100 more pages than Illuminae. And a lot of more pages than all these other books I have. Thanks, Sarah. But, yeah, I need to read this, and then I need to read A Court of Frost and Starlight, which I wasn't going to put both of them on my TBR for this month, because I knew it wasn't going to happen. But, honestly, this might be my second priority, because this is a thick book. It don't look thick, but it's thick. I need to finish it. Like, I need to find out what happens while it's still fresh in my mind, and I don't have to reread the first 2. If I have to reread Echo Math right now, I'm going to cry, because that is a thick book. Like, I have thicker books on my shelf. Like, I have the full thing of Chronicles of Narnia on my bookshelf. I have Twilight, Breaking Dawn on my bookshelf. I have had thicker books. I don't know why I'm complaining. I have Grimm Fairy Tales. Anyway, so I have 3 books that are my priority for this month. So if I finish those, great. But let's get on to the last 2, because the last 2 are a duology, and I am halfway through the first one, but there was so much controversy around this book that I was like, skirt, I ain't gonna read it. But then I found out there was a second one coming out, and I was like, well, gotta give the author a chance. Like, I've read her other 4 books. I should read these 2. So, those 2 books are Carve the Mark and The Fate Divides. And I got this one when it first came out. I got this one when it first came out. Literally, on release week, I got this. I got release week on these, actually on both of them. But this one I had ordered because it's a signed copy. But, there was a lot of backlash about how she wrote, how she wrote one of the tribes, or how she described it. They were like, "Oh, Veronica Roth is racist." I was like, "Whoa, what happened?" And then it's like at that time when I was really at that time of reading, I was like, "That's tea. If she's racist, I shouldn't read this book." Like, let's see. And I was like, "All right, you know what? Let me give it a chance. She might not be that. She can't be that racist. Like, come on, like, it can't be that bad." And I like the book so far. I'm listening to it slowly on audiobook. I keep switching my audiobooks and I don't know why. Because I have the Scribd app, and what am I listening to now, actually? But yeah, it was so much controversy around that book. So let's open up the Scribd app. Wow, you really cannot see my phone. So we're opening up Scribd. Currently, I am finishing War Storm. I have a half hour to go. Thank God. That book is crazy. Has anybody read War Storm? Like, has anybody stuck with the Red Queen series long enough to read War Storm? Because if you have, comment down below. Because I kid you not, that's my book. War Storm is amazing. It's thick, but it's amazing. War Storm is thick with 2 C's, not 1. 2 C's and a K. But Jesus. So yeah. So I'm actually listening to Carve the Mark on Scribd, and let's see how long we have left. I can't find it now. Let's see. Carve the Mark. So I was listening to it. Yeah. Continue. Alright, let's see. I am on chapter 16 of 45. So I might, technically it might be chapter 15 because you know how it does the beginning. Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth. Narrated by, I don't know who narrates this actually, but I like it. I like the relationship between Syra and Akos, or Syra and Akos. I think it's Syra and Akos, and I just love how the way the book feels. But I've had this book since release week, and that was when 2017. No, what is it? Yeah, 2017, like January, February, 2018. Because I even posted them there, and if you check my Instagram, go to my Instagram, Delightful Details 17. If you go there, I think it's in one of my like highlight reels. I think it's like under book haul. I think it's the only thing. No, this and War Storm should be under haul. But yeah, like, I don't know why I haven't read it. It's like their relationship. It's funny, it's cute, but it's not at the same time. Like, it's adorable, but it's like, do you know why I'm here kind of relationship? But yes. But honestly, those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Those are the 9 books that I'm reading this month. So I would, you know, like add 1 and make it 10. But honestly, I don't have the time because I know these. I don't know why I chose thick books. Thickest book on my shelf is this thick. Thickest book on my TBR is that thick. I don't know why I chose such thick books for my October TBR, but let's get to it. And it's a lot of fantasy books because fantasy, Halloween, ain't nothing real no more. Donald Trump's still president. Thought I was dreaming. I guess I haven't been dreaming for like almost 2 years now. Register to vote, please. Get this man out of office! Please. Anyway, that was my little PSA. But yeah, maybe I'll try to download some books on my little e-reader here. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll just stick with my Scribd because it makes it easier while I'm at work, while I'm commuting to work and everything. But, you know, thanks for tuning back in. I know I'm late with my videos. I know I gotta get back on track, but you know, you guys know it's almost the holiday season. So work and stuff is coming up, and you know, my anniversary is at the end of this month, so I'm gonna try to make some new videos. I'm gonna try to put a video out every week or every 2 weeks. I don't know yet, you know, while my schedule is still kind of shifty. I want to put a video out every week, but you know, we're gonna have to see. And yeah. So hopefully, if Zoe does a readathon again this month, your girl's gonna try to join. I'm gonna try to vlog it for you guys to see how I do, how I read. 24 hours, but your girl need her naps. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of coffee. Like, a lot of coffee. And, yeah. So, honestly, if you guys are reading any of these books that I've read, have read any of these books that I read, planning on it. I mean, they're all kind of old, so everybody might have read them already. What are you reading this month? What's on your TBR? What should I read? Like what up and coming books should I read this month, or you know, coming out? Like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what next week's video should be about. So yeah, I'm trying to come up with some video ideas, but it's kind of rough. So you know what? I'm going to do a poll on my Instagram. So follow me, as you know, at The Life of Details 17 or IG. Follow your girl. Help her out. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you want. You don't got to. It would be nice, though. Follow my Instagram. And let's be friends. Let's talk about these things. Let's talk about things. Let's talk about life. Let's be friends. FRIENDS. Let's be that. Anyway, guys. That's it for today's video. See you guys next time. Be cool. Happy October.